Oh, all right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with Impact Racing's EMM Series, race number 7. My name is Mark Bristow, and I've got Grant Turner in the booth. How are you doing tonight, Grant? Yes, welcome to the Monster Mile. So, we are on race 7 here at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. Now, tonight's race, and just so you know, we are here with Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Connor Adams said yo already. How you doing? All right. So this is race number 7. We are at Dover International Speedway, a.k.a. the Monster Mile, 150 laps. So, Grant, do we have any inside information on this track? Oh, okay. Okay. So definitely going to watch out for that. Now, we've already got 4 viewers joining us in the stream. That is awesome. We are in the midst of qualifying right now. But if everybody would please stand up, put your hands over your heart. We are going to listen to our wonderful national anthem. Sorry if we have any Canadians in here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. And Connor Adams in the chat talking about how are you? We are doing amazing tonight, Connor. Grant, you doing pretty good? Well, I hope you do feel better. So we do have our qualifying results. So first place, starting out, is going to be Levi McCarty. Second place is Josh Privet. Riley Mobley in third. Chris Campbell in fourth. Zach Bates is in fifth. Jonathan Swainson's in sixth. Eric Wolf is in seventh. Can you take the rest of them for me, Grant? Aw awesome. And Connor Adams said he saluted for the national anthem. That is awesome. So we already have 9 viewers out there with us on the stream. We are pulling up our qualifying orders, so we're going to be starting very, very soon. And I do want to now, Grant, do you have any thoughts on last week's upset? I don't have you muted. I heard you just fine on the stream. Hold on. I know, I see it too. Say something? All right. And you're right, I cannot. Nope, they can't hear you either. They heard you just fine. Speak. No, I'm not. I'm not even seeing you on my. I'm checking. Alrighty. All right, say something. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green flag racing here at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. I am in the midst of trying to get my co-host back on the stream. That is kind of annoying, but we are getting there. So we're already on lap 2 of 150. And tonight's green flags are brought to us by Exotic Mobile Marketing, who is a very proud sponsor of Impact Racing, hence the name, the EMM series. All right, we are on lap 4 of 150. We have 12 viewers out there on the stream with us. So I wonder, how is everyone doing? Trying to figure some things out while talking is a little hard. Grant, how about now? Say again. All right, so it looks like the 99 is doing a little scraping on the wall. So first place is Riley Mobley, now taking over that first position. Figure it out, dude. I've never had this problem. Mixer, got it. Speakers are desktop audio are both coming through my mom. Are coming through my mom. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Grant, say something.
Hi. Hopefully they can hear me now.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the issues. Grant, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
All
the
right.
broadcast hear me?
Everybody, can everybody hear Grant?
Oh, they can hear me. But I'm an echo apparently.
All right, try now.
I don't know. I mean, we're halfway through this stage.
All right, so we are in lap 18 of 150 here at the Monster Mile.
Sorry about the technical difficulties.
All right, say something else.
Someone was just in the wall.
All right, now speak.
Hi.
Got it. All right. I think I have it now. All right, guys. So definitely having a little bit of fun here. Normally don't run into too many technical difficulties, but I guess, Murphy's Law.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes Windows updates, which I believe there was one over the weekend, or the past week since our last broadcast.
So now that everybody can hear you, now that everybody can hear you, Grant, what are you thinking about the Monster Mile, buddy?
Well, the Monster Mile is, the way I look at it is like it's a bigger version of Bristol. Except instead of getting loose off tight on exit, it's tight on entry, loose on exit.
Yeah, but
already seen in some of the camera shots, you might have seen someone already getting loose as we have a battle for the lead.
Oh yeah, Riley Mobley and Levi McCarty are battling it out for that first position. Levi is doing some good racing, but Riley has proven with Impact that he is a runner. Now, do you think there's going to be any blowback from the little incident we had last week, the little upset, if I will?
Well, if they have the same kind of mindset that I've seen other drivers have, they've already put that race under the bridge. It's a new race, new mindset.
I know, but I was trying to make it sound like a soap opera, Grant. But first place, we have Riley Mobley. Second place is Levi McCarty. Chris Campbell is coming up in third. Josh Privet in fourth. Patrick Hernandez in fifth. Oh, and he changed up his paint scheme a little bit. Definitely liking that.
Yep, he went back to his MSI scheme.
Zach Bates in sixth. Eric Wolf is in seventh. Alma is in eighth in the Skull 33. Would you like to take the rest of them for me?
Sure. Sean Harrell is in ninth place. Jonathan Swainson is in 10th. Dominic Privet moved up to P11. Daniel Pinkston is in 12th. And finishing out is Devin Johnson. It looks like from the side of Devin Johnson, he's actually been in the wall.
Yeah, he's already got some scrapage on the side of his car.
I'm even seeing some damage on his left front. Something's happened to him.
I didn't see anything. I know we were dealing with some issues, but I did not see any notification.
Yeah, well, you were figuring it out, and you did a great job figuring it out. I was watching the whole field and I never saw it. I did see Jonathan Swainson get into the wall for now, I believe, a 4th time. He's been struggling on those tires. This is a track where you lose the right front very easily.
Yeah, no, it's not as much of a bank as Bristol, but it is still brutal if you can't control it 100% of the time all the time.
Yeah.
But just want to call out the number 39 of Dominic Privet. Now I want some Applejack. That is a really good paint scheme.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep, Jonathan Swainson just got loose and went into the wall a little bit. Looks like for a second there, he was all over the track. He's down on the low line right now. It looks like he's got it under control. Riley Mobley still battling it with Levi McCarty for that first position. Levi is trying to get him on the bottom line, and if he can swing it, he is taking the first position for the time being. Lap 30 of 150. We are almost to the end of this stage, and Riley Mobley shoots around him again. They are definitely playing that musical chairs game tonight. I like it. Oh,
Yep. Oh,
no,
Levi
Riley
was in the wall.
Yeah, Riley looks like he went up, and he wasn't quite past Levi, and he clipped that front with his rear bumper. And Patrick Hernandez, not to be left in the dark, he is in that 3rd position, up 8 from where he started. So he is a man on a mission tonight.
He is.
Yeah, Josh Privet.
Have to.
Go ahead.
Like, it's going to be a close one to see how Patrick Hernandez does once he's moved up through this field.
Yeah, because we have definitely, Impact Racing has some amazing drivers. And these guys, in the right conditions are like rockets. And quite a few of the ones in the race tonight. So I love watching these guys, seeing how it is. And we are almost to our first stage break. And I hope that this mile doesn't really become a monster and we get some good clean racing out there.
Yeah. Looks like Dominic Privet was falling back a little bit.
He was, but now it looks like he is back on and he is trying to catch up with everyone. All
Yellow
right.
is out.
We have
and that is for the stage.
Yep. Our first caution of the night, our first stage break. So we went clean and green all the way up to that. Our yellows tonight are brought to you by the Ocala Design Group, one of the 3 proud sponsors of Impact Racing. So, all right, Grant. Now we have made it through that first stage, all clean, all green. What do you think is? Do you think that's going to be a trend, or do you think it's going to heat up?
I think it's going to heat up because the Monster Mile can always choose when to actually take a bite out of someone's car.
Right, you see Riley
I've seen
Mobley
it done
actually,
in the actual series. I've seen it plenty of times in iRacing. At some point, this monster is going to get angry.
Oh yeah. And you know what they say, just like the Hulk.
You won't like it when it's angry.
Correct.
So, all right, we got a lot of guys taken to the pit. Go ahead and utilize this first stage break. Now, our first stage winner was Riley Mobley. Would you like to bring him up?
Sure thing.
Awesome.
Try to find Mr. Riley Mobley. There he is.
Riley, this is Grant and Mark in the booth. You got a copy.
I got a copy. Howdy, guys.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Not too bad. You were our stage winner, stage leader for that one. So we just wanted to call you in, see if you have any strategy for the rest of the race.
Doing all right. I roasted my right front off in the battle for my life, the 18. But managed to hold him off. Got to battle him now while he's in front of me. I passed him last time. I should be able to pass him again. Didn't mean to hit him there. I don't know whether that was my fault on my end.
We couldn't tell. All we could tell is you weren't quite past them when you tried to utilize that high line, and it just looked like, either he gunned it, but it was...
It looked like, from my perspective, it looked like he gunned it from a little further back to try to stick his nose.
And it very possible.
It was me. Oh, actually, it was Levi coming out pit road. Sorry, but I won the stage. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Any questions for you guys? From you guys?
Well, since you're about to go back green, we'll actually send you back up to your chat room.
Thank you, appreciate it. Hope to see
Enjoy
you
the
guys
second
here in
stage.
about 25 laps.
All
Or
right.
35 laps, sorry.
Have a good one.
You too.
So, all right, we are wrapping up our first stage break of the night with 12 viewers out there on the stream. Thank you guys so much. And it looks like Levi McCarty actually went into pit again.
Yeah, from what it looks like.
He's back out now. So I wonder what happened, because he had pitted and then came back out and then went back down to pit.
I'm overhearing that his crew were actually over the wall trying to fix up that right front fender.
Ooh. So it looks like the monster's already starting to get there. And our pace car lights are still on. Oh, they just went off. I like how I say that.
Yeah, they were off, but because of some crazy things happening with waiver rounds, 3 of the drivers, being Dominic Previtt, the 99 of Jonathan Swainson, and the 21 of Sean Harrell, they were being left behind the pace car after they came down the pit, instead of going all the way back around to be on the lead lap.
Okay, got it. So while we were calling that, it's funny. Connor apparently went to get pizza and use the bathroom. So our fearless leader says, "Pizza in the bathroom?"
We do have someone rooting for the 31. And I've just gotten word to confirm 36 laps on fuel for
36?
these drivers.
All right, so that's actually very close to the fuel window you and I were talking about before the race. So we are back Green Flag Racing. Tonight's Green Flag again brought to us by Exotic Mobile Marketing, proud sponsor of the Impact EMM series. So, Brent, what we were talking about, we have 5 sets of tires in this race. One fast.
Yes.
And you said they're getting 36 laps to the tank on fuel.
That is correct.
Any outlook? So we didn't have any cautions until that stage race. Now, if we go caution after the second stage, that still leaves us 80 laps.
That is also correct.
So how do you think that's going to work?
Well, it just sounds like it's going to be a 2-stop race at that point.
All right.
To finish out the race.
But are they going to split it evenly? That's the question.
That is indeed the question. How do they handle their tires?
Yeah, that is definitely a good question. So we will just
Riley Mobley is in the lead still.
So Riley Mobley kept his first position, but he has Patrick Hernandez in second. And right now he's showing about 2 seconds behind. Oh, he's actually falling back a little bit more. Maybe he's saving?
I think he may be saving.
Yeah, because Riley is definitely, shooting out there. But let's go ahead and take a chance while we have it. I want to see some of these teams. Trying to find a good camp. I still don't know exactly what the number 8 paint scheme is.
I believe that is a team paint scheme.
All right. Well, it looks good. That's the normal paint scheme he runs. Always looks good. So Patrick Hernandez is in the MSI number 4. That's MSI Gaming. You got the 10 Finn, number 19, Zach Bates. Alexander Palma is in the Skull 33. Josh Privet is in the Lowe's Cobalt number 9. Chris Campbell.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
It appears that that we are getting drowned out by the car volume.
Okay, I'm around it now. How about now?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so Riley Mobley's still in the lead out here. We were going through some of the cars. I'm having a hard time. Bandit Bear, number 68.
I believe so.
Yeah. In 7th, I'm not able to read some of these.
That is the Fairfield Auto Group.
There it is. Fairfield Auto Group.
Number 18. Who's getting around Christopher Campbell right now in that 68.
Yeah, and Levi McCarty had went down, so he is definitely looking to regain his position here tonight. So do you have any calls for contenders for the league?
Well, for right now, I would still put my hopes on Riley Mobley as we have a wreck down the front stretch.
Look, it says Dominic Privet crash, so you want to pull that up and we can check it out. We got our second caution of the evening, brought to us by the Ocala Design Group. Thank you guys very much for sponsoring the Impact Racing League.
Ready to go when you are.
All right, so we're going to go up side by side. Grant is going to bring up what happened. We're going to go ahead and check that out. Grant, what do you see?
Well, it appears that riding on with the 39, he got into the wall out of turn 4. And the 21 was really close to him. Gave him space, but trying to correct it, collided with the 21 of Sean Harrell.
Yeah, and you see them both going just straight sideways on a slow motion spin right there into the turn.
Locked it down. 21 wasn't able to lock it down in time and collected the 22 of Daniel Pinkston.
Ooh, just like an Army guy. Just like an Army guy. Daniel Pinkston in the Army 22 just went headlong into that guy and was not able to save it. And this is what we were talking about. The monsters getting angry, Grant. You were right.
Yep.
So we have 9 viewers out there with us on the stream. We are in our second caution of the evening. So definitely having fun here tonight. Let us go back full screen.
And we have a change for the lead with these caution flags.
Oh, definitely do. Wonder
It
what
appears
happened.
Riley Mobley has come down pit road as well as Jonathan Swainson.
You know, I'm kind of curious as to what happened because Riley was still holding that top spot.
I think he's doing some strategy for fuel or tires.
All right, and that would be definitely smart. But the thing with letting Hernandez into that top spot is once he's there, he is hard to catch.
Correct. But how well will he do with the cars behind him having fresher tires? We'll have to wait and see what happens in these next 15 laps.
So coming, we're still in the midst of our second caution, but into that we have Patrick Hernandez is in the first spot, Zach Bates in second, Josh Privet in third, Alexander Palma in fourth, Levi McCarty in fifth, Chris Campbell in sixth, Jonathan Swainson in seventh. Grant?
Devin Johnson is in eighth. Riley Mobley is in ninth. Dominic Previtt is in 11th, actually. A correction there. Eric Wolf is in 10th. Seems that Dominic Previtt was having to fall back the field because he came out of a closed pit.
Ooh.
Right now, Sean Harrell and Daniel Pinkston are both not on the track right now. And actually, it seems they've actually put both of their cars behind the wall.
Oh, no. So would you, let's see if they're in the chats and find out what happened. I would love to talk to these guys. So I see Sean.
See if I can find either of them.
I see Sean Harrell. He is in threat level 1159.
I see him too. I'll bring him in.
Sean, this is Grant and Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Hey, but well, what we're trying to do is if anybody has to leave for any reason, we'd like to bring them in and talk to them, see what happened.
Oh, I got you.
So what went on tonight? How was the race in the beginning, and what kind of ended it for you?
The race was good. It's a tough track. The car gets tight after a long run, so that's always a fun time. But I don't know. I got collected there with Dominic. He got into the wall, came off the wall and got into me. I used my fast repair. Just guys coming around the track under caution lap. I got smashed into the rear, so I just pulled in the pits. I'd rather watch you guys' broadcast than run this race right now. So.
All right. Well, thank you for watching it with us, man, and thank you for coming up. And it seems right after we went green flag racing, we are back under a third caution of the evening.
Are we going to be pretty common here tonight?
Yep, the monster is getting hungry.
So, all right.
Well, Sean, you have a good one. I'll send you back up to your chat so you can enjoy it from there.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
I have the incident up if you're ready for it.
Oh, absolutely. We're trying to get a rundown from Sean Harrell. Unfortunately, the monster was he was the first one the monster kind of chewed up. But I'm glad he's still watching the stream with us. He's a very good racer.
Now, it seems like whenever the green flag came out, the 19 of Zach Bates was dealing with wheel spin. But the 33 did too and got loose on those old tires and spun down into the 99 of Jonathan Swainson.
Dang. and everything looked so clean, and then he got loose, hit the wall, and that's when he took someone else out, unfortunately. But we do have Spirit Bish talking about go Zach. So yeah, go Zach. Right now we are enjoying the calm before the storm starts up again here under our third caution of the evening. Patrick Hernandez is in our first position, up 10 from where he started. So the pole sitter and the biggest mover all in one. But let's see, does this give us a chance to look at any other cars? Because I don't think we got to see Eric Wolf's monster scheme yet.
No, we have not. It does look really nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking that. It looks like he's got the drippy paint thing going on. Looks really good. And the thing is, I love the way Eric does his cars because he always has a very, very good paint scheme.
Yes, he does.
All right, so Spirit Bish says that is actually the number 47. They couldn't make it this week, so they are in the chat rooting on our guys, which is very, very cool. I love the camaraderie of these guys. Like, even though they can't be here, they're gonna get in and they're gonna watch.
Yeah.
And I am always up for anyone that wants to harassing us in the chat. We have 11 viewers on the stream tonight. We are in lap 59 of 150 at Dover International Speedway, aka the Monster Mile, with Impact Racing. This is race number 7 of their EMM series. EMM standing for Exotic Mobile Marketing, which is one of the 3 proud sponsors of Impact. So any thoughts, Grant, after that? That was definitely an interesting one, right out of the second caution and then immediately into the third.
Well, being on the older tires can be an issue because they've gone through a heat cycle and they're not exactly 100% anymore. So they will be a bit more difficult to get the power down. Especially on a completely concrete track, it's even more difficult. I have had plenty of races here that a restart always just brings in more yellows. Cautions breed cautions.
So, yeah, we definitely have some fun talk in the chat. Dergo Datman 69 said 47 is blank.
But
yeah, and 47. Oh, we are back.
Green we go.
We are back. Green flag racing, everybody. But just so you know, the number 47 says shout out to his team, threat level 1159. So he's definitely out there rooting for you guys. We are in lap 61 of 150, which means we are not far from the second stage break. In our first position, Patrick Hernandez, a.k.a. Rocket Man, in that first spot. Josh Privet coming not far behind him in second. Levi McCarty has brought himself back up to third place. Zach Bates is in fourth. Devin Johnson has come all the way up to fifth. Alexander Palma is in sixth. Riley Mobley is in seventh. Grant?
Jonathan Swainson's in eighth. Dominic Previtt's in ninth. Christian Campbell is back there in 10th. There's actually been an incident that has happened that I'm overhearing on the race comms.
What happened?
Incident in between Christopher Campbell and the 8 of Riley Mobley.
I didn't see anything.
It's also involved the 51 of Eric Wolf, who is falling back, I believe.
Well, would you like to go back and try to find that?
Yes, I can. It appeared to have happened on the restart.
It did
I'm
not.
trying to pull that up right now. I have it ready if you are.
Absolutely. So we are going to go side by side and check this out. It did not bring up a caution, but I would definitely like to see what happened.
Going into turn 3 here, looks like the 8 tried to go for a possible inside move. 68 probably thinking he was going to get a 3 wide call. And they collided and brought Eric Wolf and the 99 of Jonathan Swainson involved in it too. All of them saving it out of that corner.
And that is awesome that it did not bring out a caution. That looked hectic there for a second.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm glad everybody was able to save that. We're actually showing Zach Bates crashing.
And now we have a yellow.
And now we are under our caution. Oh, Lord, this is fun. All right.
Trying to figure out what brought that out.
4th caution of the evening. Now, being so close to that stage, it might count as a stage break. What do you think, Grant?
I'm overhearing on the race comms it will count as the stage.
All right.
And it seems Riley Mobley's involved in this yellow again.
So here we are in the 4th caution of the evening. Go ahead.
Side by side with the 18 of Levi McCarty.
His old nemesis from the beginning of the race.
Oh, looks like the 18 pushed up, probably dealing with some right front tire problems. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, that is not good at all.
No, the 19 had nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, I hope him
Involved
the best.
Alexander Palma as well. They're all in pit road right now, probably repairing some of that damage.
Oh, yeah, because you can
Actually,
you
it
can
looks
see
like Riley Mobley had a fast repair still.
And he must not have used that earlier. So, in the 2nd stage, now that we are on a slightly early stage break, our stage winner is Patrick Hernandez. So, let us bring him up and see how he is doing.
I have him.
Got it. All right, come on in. Hey, Patrick, this is Mark and Grant in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right. Well, you are our stage winner for that 2nd stage, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. The car is doing great tonight. It's a little bit slow on the long runs, but I'm doing some adjustments to make the car better. So I hope I can have something for the end.
Well, I mean, you're doing good so far, so we're definitely going to be gunning and, keeping an eye on you, buddy. I just wanted to, bring you up and see how you're doing. Do you have a decent strategy set up if there are no cautions?
I have a couple strategies in mind, but I don't know. I might throw an audible mid-run, so, here and anything can happen. So I will try to make my moves according to whatever happened in track.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up and joining us, man. I just wanted to, get a word from you. And
thank you, sir.
Make sure you're doing okay. So you have a good rest of your race. We'll get you back up there before pace car lights go off. But thank you for coming in and talking to us.
Thank guys.
Enjoy the rest of the race.
And I was hoping Daniel Pinkston was still in with us, because I definitely wanted to talk to him as well as Sean. But that will be okay.
Yep. Receiving word that Mr. Zach Bates has taken his car to the garage.
He is showing out. Yeah, let's see. Is he in here? I'd like to talk to him. I'm not seeing him either.
No, I think he's probably unhappy because there was nowhere for him to go.
Not at all. Yeah, that was definitely a cluster and a pileup.
Yeah, he had dealt with some very heavy front end damage. Lost the front bumper and the hood. That
Dang, that is not a good thing. But I hate seeing these guys get out. They always race so hard. You know, these guys put a lot into this. Now, has that ever happened to you, Grant, on the track?
nowhere to go and it ruining the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I've had that happen a few times. Oh my gosh.
We are back. Green Flag Racing. Green Flag brought to you tonight by Exotic Mobile Marketing. Lap 72 of 150 here at the Monster Mile. Grant, what did you see?
I watched Levi McCarty almost lose it on that restart. Almost going 3 wide with the 8 and the 33 of both Riley Mobley and Alexander Palma.
Yeah, and right now we have Devin Johnson and Alexander Palma. Devin Johnson just passed Palma for that 5th spot. And he is gunning for the rest of them. You got Chris Campbell right behind them in the 68. Bearded Bear. That's what his is tonight.
The 9 of Josh Privet just had a mega slide out of turn 4 and is dropping back because of it.
Definitely
He
gives
was able to
Levi
save
McCarty-
it and not hit the wall, which is a surprise.
Yeah, but it gave Levi McCarty a chance to get back up into that 3rd spot. So he is coming back up to battle.
Yep. And right now it's, if I was in their shoes right now, I'd just be trying to save my tires because of it being an early caution for the stage, it will most likely be, if they aren't going to save, to be a 2-stop race.
Yeah, but seeing as how they would have 80 laps, and on their current fuel running 36, unless they save dramatically, I don't think it would ever be a one-stopper.
Yeah, they would have to save on pretty much both of their next 2 stints.
So, all right, we have Jesus out there rooting for Devin Johnson, the number 31, who is currently in that 5th position.
Wasn't expecting Jesus.
Well, I mean, it might be Jesus, but, you know, it's Jesus.
Yep. Oh, no.
What?
The 99 has brought the yellow out.
All
He
right.
had lost the car out of turn 4.
Well, let's get to that. We will go side by side and check that out. We are under our 5th caution of the evening. 5th caution tonight brought to us by the Ocala Design Group.
Yep, looks like Miles the Monster had finally taken a chunk out of the 99. Loose out of turn 4.
Ooh. He hit that wall hard.
Yep.
Man, let's see. Can we bring him up? talk and see what happened. I like getting everybody's side of that, you know?
Yeah. I see him.
All right, bring him up here for us if you don't mind, sir.
Sure thing. Here he comes.
Mr. Swainson, this is Grant Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how are you?
I think the more important question, sir, is how are you?
Oh, it was yeah, I needed some speed holes, I think. Like the old Simpsons saying, right? So, yeah. Yeah, that sucked.
Ooh. Well, we definitely felt for you, man, but we wanted to bring you in and see, if everything's good.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all good. It's just a little cosmetic is all. So,
Awesome.
and 16 minutes of repairs, so we're good.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah.
Optional or required?
Required's a minute and a half.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
that's good. That's good. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you will be down a little farther, but that is okay. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't care. So
it
it's
gives
all
you-
good. It was I just lost it. Yeah, it's the Monster Mile, right? So what can
Oh,
you
yeah.
do?
Yeah, Miles has been getting hungry these last few laps.
Yeah, definitely. Oh well, nothing you can do about her. It's part of racing.
Well, man,
Yep.
thank you for coming up. We just wanted to check in with you, see if everything was good after that.
Oh yeah. Tip top.
Lord.
Well, enjoy the rest of your race.
All right, thank you.
Hopefully you can get all those repairs done in a timely manner with the yellows.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. I'm just gonna stick in here for a couple minutes, so get some
All right.
optionals done.
Have a good one.
All right, cheers, boys.
Man, that did look like it hurt.
Yeah. Having to deal with both optional and required can sometimes really hamper on someone's day.
And so it looks like our pace car lights are off. So now we are very, very close to going back green flag racing. Lap 81 of 150. So looks like these guys had a chance to go ahead and hit the pit. Now, but it is a question if they did or not.
The top 4 did not pit. And Riley Mobley has chosen the outside lane.
And Riley's pretty good on that restart. Looks like Patrick Hernandez actually fell back a little bit.
Yeah, he came down pit road that last time. Get some fresh tires and some go-go juice.
So Spirit Bish says, watch out for Riley. He has a good chance of going back to back. Said he is very fast in longer runs, which is true.
Yep, we've seen him catch Levi during the first stage. But right now, he's got to run away, really, from the whole field if he's going to be able to keep the lead. Patrick Hernandez is already looking at the third spot, being on those fresher tires.
Oh, yeah. He is definitely
Is
gunning
loose
it.
out of turn 4 and saves it.
Yeah, he is not giving up without a fight.
Yeah. Christopher Campbell is going to be falling back down the field because of having his damage. I apologize for being on those older tires. I'm thinking of Jonathan Swainson for a minute there. Who actually, I'm getting word, has had his car pushed back into the garage area.
Oh. I hope he is not out for good.
Hope not either. But they may have decided to try to save that engine because he probably is dealing with a total of 16 minutes of damage. There is no doubt in my mind of him having engine damage which can't get repaired. which honestly could be a danger around this track.
Yeah, we definitely like you had told me about before the meatball. We definitely don't want to see anyone meatballed.
Correct. Unfortunately, with him saying he had required damage, that does mean he was indeed meatballed. Which happens.
So, but in the meantime, we do have Riley Mobley still in that first position. Levi McCarty. Now he is about 0.9 of a second behind, but he has Patrick Hernandez literally 0.2 behind him. So not even. He's like 1/10 of a second. He is right on that rear.
Yeah, he's been catching every lap so far. But now he's got to try to find a way to get around Levi if he wants to get up to Riley.
And that good luck with that. Like no matter where he is trying to go, he is getting that door just held shut in front of him. Like, you know the old game where somebody tries to come in a door and you just sit there and put your weight against the door and hold it shut?
Yeah.
That is what Levi McCarty looks to be doing right now.
Who knows? He may decide, because of how strategies are, may let him go by. You never know.
No, you do. You never know. But it's definitely some good racing here at the Monster Mile. I am enjoying this very much. How about you, Grant?
I'm enjoying it a lot, too.
So we have
As a person who couldn't really do much racing the past couple of days, this is nice to come back to.
Well, good, man. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Can't wait to see you back on the track.
It actually looks like Patrick Hernandez has dropped back a little bit. Either saving tires or he may have tried using them up. Trying to get around the whole field.
Yeah, or, with Patrick, he might be falling back a little bit and then, biding his time, which he does definitely do. So besides the top three, we have Josh Privet in our fourth position, right behind Hernandez. We have Devin Johnson still rounding out our top five there. Alexander Palma is in sixth. Who else we got out there?
Christopher Campbell, who is the farthest back of the people who did not pit that last yellow, is in seventh. Dominic Privet in the 39 is in eighth. And Eric Wolf is in ninth. And I am hearing word that Jonathan Swainson has put his car behind the wall and putting it into the hauler.
All right. Well, that is definitely a sad turn of events. But with all the damage he had, it might have been, I think it was foreseeable.
Correct.
So, and we have Girl Infuriated is out there. Talk about, hey, well, hi, yourself. How you doing tonight? So definitely enjoying ourselves here at Dover, lap 96 of 150. And I'm going to check. Let's see what exciting is going on. And that would be the Alexander Palma in the Skull 33. Looks like Patrick Hernandez has fallen back a good little bit, and Palma is about to pass him.
Yeah, Josh Privet got around Patrick Hernandez, as Alexander Palma is right now on his inside. I wonder what's going on with the four.
Never know. Never know. I don't want to bring him up, during the green flag. Maybe if
we have a spin.
Ooh, look, Levi McCarty.
The 18 of Levi McCarty has spun around, and the yellow is out.
All right, and what is this? Our seventh caution of the evening here at lap 98 of 150 at the Monster Mile. Definitely, our sixth caution. My apologies. So our sixth caution of the evening, again, brought to us by the Ocala Design Group.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting scenario, I think.
You want to go side by side and check that out?
Yes, I do.
All right, we are there.
Riding along with the 18 Levi. Looks like he got loose. Oh! Oh, let me back that to replay up. Yeah.
Ooh. Now, if I may, I think that was called for tonight.
That's an interesting scenario, it seems.
Yeah, that is definitely. Let's see if anything is going to come of that.
Yeah. I'm actually... Oh, all of my race comms have gone to static.
Uh-oh. I hope everybody is okay up in there.
Yeah. I think something's interfering with my walkie-talkie here.
I wonder if it's Perry the Platypus.
No, I think Doofenshmirtz would have been the one doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when it comes back on, that's Platypus. Got it. Glad I am not the only one who knows that. So says the 18 deserves whatever he deserves everything he gets. Ooh.
Ooh. Sounds like we've got some beef going on right now. Looks like all of the 9 drivers we have on track right now are going around the track still. Leader is right now Patrick Hernandez, followed by Devin Johnson. Josh Privett's in 3rd, Alexander Palma in 4th, and Eric Wolf in 5th. Dominic Privett's currently in the pits, probably getting another splash of fuel, while Riley Mobley and Christopher Campbell are 7th and 8th, and Levi's in 9th. And it actually is sounding like the static is faded, and now I can hear the race comms again.
All right. Well, thank you, Perry the Platypus, for coming through. I'd definitely like to find out what was going on there. Definitely a beefy evening, Will.
Yep. Pace cars down off the track.
So we are about ready to go back green flag racing. We are on lap 101 out of 150. So we are back green flag racing. Exotic Mobile Marketing is bringing us our green flags this evening. So we have, again, Patrick Hernandez is in 1st. Josh Privet is in 2nd. Devin Johnson is in 3rd, so he is coming up the field. Riley Mobley in 4th. Alexander Palma in 5th. Levi McCarty in 6th. Eric Wolf in 7th. Chris Campbell in 8th. Dominic Privet in 9th. And that looks like the driver's still out on the field with us this evening. So Patrick Hernandez still taking the biggest mover, still taking that first position for the night so far. Not very far ahead. Josh Privet is actually coming up on him pretty closely. He's about half a second behind him. And Devin Johnson, another half a second behind him. So we are definitely battling it out for that first position. If we can keep it clean, I think it will definitely be a good race and a good chance to see what these guys can do. So Grant, if I'm correct, if we keep it green the rest of the race, they're still going to have to go ahead and stop at least one more time, right?
That is correct. Now the question is going to be, have they saved up enough tires? With how many yellows we've had, there's easily the possibility that someone's run through all of theirs. I doubt it, but it could still happen.
Yeah, it definitely could. Like if they think that the tires are an issue and then they change them out enough, that can definitely be a wait longer.
Looks like Patrick Hernandez was trying to run away and is now starting to slowly be caught up by the rest of the pack.
You can run, but you can't hide, man. You can run, but you cannot hide. Looks like Richard out there in the chat after somebody commented that Richard's like, ooh. But yeah, definitely leaves room for the imagination and a little bit of drama to the series, to find out who is kind of beefing with who is a rival, who is a threat. It definitely it makes it a little more interesting in my mind.
Yes. Because it happens. Sometimes there's beef with you don't have to like everyone you're racing up against.
Oh, of course not.
Things can happen.
Yeah, if you like everybody you're racing with, then you're in the pace car. Because I think he's the only one that doesn't have
reason why
drama.
is because you can't get hit.
Exactly. Because trust me, I've played enough multiplayer games. You don't like everybody in that lobby.
Yeah. Oh, Josh Privet's in the wall.
Uh-oh.
Was loose out of turn 4 and is going to be falling back. Getting passed by Devin Johnson on his inside.
Well, looks like he actually saved it because he
was able
back.
to keep his momentum up.
Yeah, that is actually that's impressive.
Yep, usually a slap out of the exit of a turn like that again.
And he's falling back again.
You lose enough momentum, and there goes the 31 around him.
Dang.
And the 33 of Alexander Palma's right behind him.
And that's dangerous.
Yep. One problem that has always been consistent with whether it be Xfinity or trucks, though trucks being now on the new damage model, it's going to have to learn it.
Well, I definitely look forward to seeing that.
Anytime they get any kind of contact with the outside wall, the car just immediately starts getting tighter as the run goes on.
So, who are you going to be racing with this coming up season, Grant?
This upcoming season?
Well, I mean, the next race season.
Oh. I honestly don't know. There's a lot of good contenders out there.
Because I definitely want to follow through your racing. So definitely want to check that out. You won't be able to be in the booth with me, but I can talk about you.
I think if I was to be in this series, I don't know. I'd have to look at the schedule, but I would rather probably be up here in the booth.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Grant Turner loves broadcasting live, and we are definitely glad to have him here with us. So we are in lap 117 out of 150. I do not understand why my SDK is still showing Patrick Hernandez in the pit, Obviously not, because I am watching him drive around this track. So let's see. And swap that. We're going to take off of the tower, go to the ticker here.
Receiving word, and I saw him go down pit road. The 68 of Christopher Campbell has taken his car down pit road into the garage for the night.
Oh, no. So we are down to 8 on the Monster Mile. Let's see, is Chris in here to talk to? And I am not seeing him either.
Yeah, it looks like he may have hung up his helmet for the night.
Well, Chris, we're sorry to see you go. If you want to jump back into Discord and talk with us, that would be awesome. If not, we will see you on the next race.
Patrick Hernandez still in the lead. He's got about a 2-second gap right now to Alexander Palma in second. About another second and a quarter behind him is actually a battle for third.
All right, definitely going to
in
bring
between
that up.
Devin Johnson and Josh Privet.
Definitely like watching that. Devin Johnson's a good racer. Josh Privet as well.
As we actually have some people taking the opportunity coming down pit road. Got Levi McCarty, Riley Mobley, Eric Wolf. Now Devin Johnson coming down pit road now. This is one of the notorious pit roads of getting off that concrete onto asphalt. That transition sometimes can mess with people. First time for green flag pit stops, it can be treacherous.
It can be, but it's a matter of seeing these guys. They're if they're not foreseeing a caution, they're definitely going to go ahead and have to take care of their car.
Correct. And with a speed limit of 35, it's even more of a problem trying to make sure you don't speed around here.
Oh yeah. And that's so. Let's see. What is the average speed on the track? So 135 to 140 miles an hour, and then down to 35 on pit road.
It's a tricky one.
I don't
now with
understand how y'all
those
do it.
four being on fresher tires, I wonder how the pit stops will play out if this stays green.
Yeah, that is a good question. But definitely, the leaders are gonna have to pit because they know they cannot make it.
Correct. If all the math on the fuel is correct here, they're looking at that they'll have to come in probably the next 10 laps. As Alexander Palma is coming in this time.
Well, and the thing is if they come in the last 10 laps, we've got 24 laps to go here at Dover, and if they go in the next 10, that's going to leave them for about 14 laps to get back up into position. So is that smart?
It all depends on how well they can do on their current set of tires.
Yeah, very. Okay.
A good way to find out is to see where Alexander Palma is after he comes out of the pits.
Yeah, because right now he's still showing in that 4th position.
Alexander Palma is actually spending extra time in the pits than what Levi, Devin, Eric, and Riley did.
And
Patrick Hernandez, our leader in the pits.
Oh, yeah. So I'm glad he came down now because it would be, even with, a good run, a good speed, it's still a challenge to get all the way up in that amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to be Men in Black, press the red button, depending on how far back you were.
Yeah. Josh Privet, our new leader, has come down in pits, leaving the lead to Dominic Privet, the only car who still has to come down pit road.
Yeah, but you got Patrick Hernandez out of the pit now, so he is definitely gunning it back up.
Yep. And he's been passed by Levi McCarty, who will essentially get the lead at this point. Dominic Privet to come down pit road now.
Yep.
So these guys will get back on the lead lap here soon.
So, yep, Dominic Privet still showing first, even though he is in the pit. Levi McCarty is quickly coming up. Devin Johnson's going to be in your third position. Now, he is not, he is half a second behind from Mr. McCarty, with Patrick Hernandez trying to pass him for that second position. And it looks like he might have it. Does he have it clean? He's got it.
He does.
So Patrick Hernandez.
Now his next target is going to be Levi McCarty. We'll have to see if he can catch and pass him in the next 19 laps.
Definitely don't want to jinx it, but, you know, Mr. Hernandez is... He's a quick one. He's a quick one.
He is.
But, you know, we've still got Riley Mobley out there. Both Josh and Dom Privet are both fast. Alexander Palma. So, you know, you've got a good field out there tonight.
Yep,
Chris
and
Campbell
Patrick
is showing
Hernandez has gotten around Levi.
So, yeah, he is definitely 18 laps to go. We have Patrick Hernandez is in our first position. Levi McCarty not giving up. He is in second. Devin Johnson is finishing out our podium in third. Josh Privet in fourth. Eric Wolf finishing out the top five. Riley Mobley in sixth. Dominic Privet in seventh. Alexander Palma in eighth. And I am not seeing Chris Campbell. Did you say he is out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yep. And I even said something about it, and I forgot that quickly. So we're down to 8 cars. Alexander Palma is our only car showing a lap down. He did take a little bit longer in pit. What do you think was going on there, Grant?
He may have been dealing with some issues with the damage, so he's probably trying to get it fixed up a little bit so it wasn't going to be as bad. Sometimes it's really tempting to just get those repairs done whenever you see it's like, say, only 10 seconds of optional or something like that. But don't know for sure.
Well, definitely looking forward to seeing what these guys got in store for the rest of the race. Now, we have been green flag racing a decent bit now, and we are down to 14 laps to go here at Dover. And then we will be wrapping up our 7th race of Impact EMM series, I believe season 1. So definitely having a good time here. Grant, do you have any thoughts on the possible winner for this evening?
It's like Patrick Hernandez is just pulling away from the lead with his lead right now.
Yeah, but does he still have a challenge? Does he still have challengers out there? That's the question.
We'll have to wait and see how he treats his tires in these next 11 laps. He is starting to catch Dominic Privet to put him a lap down.
That is not, well, I mean, that's normal, though. So we can't say it's not a good thing. It happens.
Yep. I think Dominic's been dealing with some damage for a long time now, so he's probably just trying to nurse that thing back home.
Yeah, definitely. I'd rather finish than, obviously not.
Yeah.
So definitely interested to see what these guys got going. So Patrick Hernandez is up 10 positions in that first spot. Devin Johnson is up 6. And he's actually tied in second for the biggest mover with Dominic Privet, who is also up 6 from where he started. So Levi McCarty is still in third position, not giving up yet. So, are you going with Patrick Hernandez for the win tonight?
At the pace he's showing right now, I don't think anyone's going to have enough time to catch him. The battle for second and third, even though it's about only 7/10 of a second in between them, Patrick Hernandez is currently putting in faster lap times than them with his fresher set of tires.
Yeah, because he did
I'm
literally
showing
just
like
pit.
4/10 to even half a second a lap faster.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing that as well. Yeah, so he's doing a 24.5, where everybody else is right at 24.9, 25. The only one, Josh Privet, is actually very close in lap time. And
is actually getting around Levi McCarty.
Oh yeah, Josh Privet is not done. He is definitely, he is not done tonight. He is ready to finish it strong, which is awesome because we have 5 laps to go here at Dover.
Yeah, and Josh Privet was actually pit later than Patrick Hernandez, only by a lap, so he's still got a tire advantage on these two. Looking around the outside of the 31.
Yeah, but passing on the outside, I'm thinking is harder on this track. What are you thinking?
I think he's doing right there, using the momentum on the outside to cut down to the inside in the next corner.
Oh, and he might be able to take that. Is he going to get it clean? He is.
He is.
Oh, that was impressive. That's a good job. I like that.
Yep, the setup maneuver. You see it happen both in road courses and oval, setting up an exit on a corner to get to the inside on the next.
See, and that is why I enjoy watching this. Like, there is definitely, strategy. There is skill involved. These guys are good. So we've got 3 laps to go. So definitely interested in this one. We have Patrick Hernandez. Now he has got a gap on Josh Privet.
That gap being over 6 seconds.
Yeah,
at this point.
And there is no way short of catastrophe to get up. So we're on our final lap. Our white flag is out. White flag brought to us by Keystone Corner. And so let's see, let's get back on Mr. Hernandez. And he is in the place to win it tonight. And he has. Josh Privet is coming up. He was still gunning the entire time. That was a very good race.
Josh Privet comes into P2.
Yeah,
I'm crashing over the line.
Hey! You can do whatever you want. It's your party. You can cry if you want to.
Yeah. Well, within reason. I would say after everyone finishes, then some fun can be done. But it's then Levi McCarty in third. Devin Johnson was right behind him in fourth. Riley Mobley finishing out your top 5.
All right. It means Eric Wolf is in 6th, Dominic Privet in 7th, Alexander Palma in 8th, Chris Campbell in 9th, Jonathan Swainson in 10th, Zach Bates in 11th, Daniel Pinkston in 12th, and Sean Harrell in 13th. And I should have seen that as an omen from the beginning. 13 racers on the Monster Mile.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that.
I
Oh
did
no.
not either until we just called the end results. Man.
13 drivers. Oh no.
So, all right, I'm bringing Levi to the waiting room. Patrick Hernandez is already in the waiting room. And Josh Privet.
Josh Privet's up in admin.
All right, bring him down. So we have got all 3 of our guys in the waiting room now.
Say we bring in Levi first.
All right, you bring him on in. I am going to go ahead and set up
Just let me know when you're ready.
right now. You're good to go.
Levi, you've got Mark and Grant in the booth. How do you copy?
What's up, guys?
How you doing tonight, sir?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right.
Rough race for us tonight, but still was able to scratch out a 3rd place.
Well, and we noticed. So we are at the Monster Mile. Okay, you guys had 13 racers tonight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like a very unlucky number to be having here.
yeah. It's a good point. I guess I can blame it all on that tonight. That seems like a good scapegoat.
So, what was your strategy for that last stage of the race?
Well, the last stage there, I had probably about a minute of damage. So I the only thing I could really do was short pit it, try to make up a few spots, which we had the number 1 pit stall, so we were able to make up some decent time there. I think we got 2 or 3 spots from when we pitted. So yeah, it's a bummer, honestly. You race hard. I think I had enough to probably win tonight, but you got some young guys that are fast, and they want to go out and run a little reckless, and I was there once, so I kind of get it. When you're fast, you get a little bit defensive and get all over the place, and next thing you know, you're wrecking people and ruining people's nights. But yeah, I still had fun. Yeah, scraping out a 3rd place after that with a minute of damage feels decent.
Well, there you go. So, and ending in 3rd position, any podium finishes, you have all the shout outs you'd like to give tonight.
Yeah, Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports, Dom, Joe, Brandon, Josh, all the guys that run the league. Good guys. Happy to be racing here despite tonight's result. Generally good stuff with the other guys in the league. So yeah, having a good time. Thanks to all them.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll let you get back up and celebrate a little bit on that 3rd. And we will hopefully see you next week, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It actually appears that Josh Privet is doing some admin work, probably trying to figure out what caused that interference on the radios.
Okay, not a problem. So what we'll do is we will hold on him, and we will bring up Mr. Hernandez, because not only was he 1st position, he's also our biggest mover. So that definitely gives him.
I got him.
Hey, Patrick, this is Mark and Grant in the booth. You got a copy.
Loud and clear, guys.
All right, man. First position. So definitely made up for last week. How you doing tonight?
Oh man, I'm doing really good. Yeah, man. Tonight I was not gonna be denied. So yeah, way better race than last week, and I'm really happy to be on the top spot again.
Well, and last week was literally just a last minute upset, but you definitely made up for it. Like you were a rocket out there tonight.
Oh yeah, man. Tonight I was a man in a mission. I wanted to make it from last week. I didn't have time to practice, so I joined this. I joined the lobby. I don't know with 5 minutes left on practice, so I had no chance of getting some time on track. But I had to rely on past experience and use the first two stages to learn the most I could, and I don't know. I think all the stars and the universe line up perfectly for me to win it. So I'm really happy for it.
Well, there you go, man. Well, so check it out. You said you were a man on a mission tonight. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to be here next week and, be on our podium so we can talk to you at the end of the race again.
I will do it. Everything in my power to do it.
All right, buddy. Well, you have all the shout outs you want to give tonight, dude. You were biggest mover and first position. So definitely glad for that, I bet.
Yeah, like always, I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors of my car: MSI, Toyota, Raybrig, Logitech, HyperX, all the guys in this league for making this possible, and you guys for doing some awesome broadcasts.
Well, thank you. Me and Grant enjoy it every week, dude. We love coming here and talking to you guys and calling out y'all's races because it's always a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, sir.
So, all right, buddy, you have a good night. We'll let you get back to celebrating, and we definitely look forward to seeing you next week, bud.
Then for guys, see you all next week.
All right. Well, those guys are up in admin, so we are not going to bother them. Definitely, I want to bring in a new thing. So, Grant, we have a new end credits scene. Yes. So, I want to say, from myself here, Mark at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, and Grant, do you have anything else for these guys?
Well, it was a fun race to watch. Got a little bit of mayhem, but then again, it's the Monster Mile. Miles is probably not full yet. Have to wait to see if the next race here will fill up his stomach. We do have a week off in the point standings. Don't know if they're going to be doing a race during 4th of July, which happens next week.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
But the next race is probably going to be even more fun, in my opinion. It is the new version of Atlanta.
Oh, I do like the new Atlanta. I definitely like the new Atlanta.
As someone who does a lot of super speedway racing, new Atlanta is a fun one for me.
Oh, there you go. So definitely looking forward to that. So that's on the 11th of June. So
July.
Or that's what I meant. Don't judge me. The 11th
what
of
day
July.
Is it?
What's my age again? So guys, from everyone here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, all the viewers on stream, thank you guys so much. Everybody in the chats, Impact Racing for having us. You guys are definitely, without y'all, we wouldn't be possible. And we love doing this for you guys. We are going to roll our end credits for the first time for Impact Racing. Let's see what you guys think. And everybody have a good night, a good rest of your week. God bless you.
Have a good one. right now.
Oh, dude, you're on there, man. There's your broadcasting thing at the bottom.
Ah!
That's cool, huh? Richard put that together.
That's really nice.
Richard put that together because I was saying, we were talking